Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. It is Monday morning and I have not been on here for a few days. I've even had a few people reach out and ask me if everything's okay because we all of a sudden just disappeared, and we're okay. We're good. We're doing great. We decided at the end of last week that we would drive down to see our grandkids and just spend the weekend down there. Checked in on my mom, and I had every intention of filming what I ate throughout the weekend while we were gone. I just wanted to show a traveling vlog video, just the foods of things that we were eating while we were traveling. We were just winging it. We didn't have like a plan of what we were going to have to eat. We didn't take any food with us, no snacks. The only thing that I took was some sparkling water. I took some Zevias for Ed and a couple of cans of the sparkling element. I started a video when we left on Saturday morning, and then it just kind of fell apart from there. We got down there and we just wanted to maximize our time, and I just kind of put my phone away. This morning when I woke up, I thought, I'm going to start a video and I'm going to talk about what we had. I can show pictures. I can do like a little slideshow of my meals. We didn't really eat that. We ate a lot. Like I had a lot, volume wise, I had a lot of food, but not that many times. We only eat about twice a day. Don't really eat snacks in between my meals anymore. It was really just for meals that we had while we were gone. We left her on Saturday morning. We took our dog Sapphira to the vet to board her there. They have a great little facility for boarding animals. We had our coffee and we just drove down. About an hour or so, we stopped in the city of Bay City, Michigan, at a little diner called Mandy's Diner. We ordered breakfast. I had scrambled eggs and 3 different kinds of breakfast meats. There was sausage patties, sausage links, and bacon. So that was how I started my day on Saturday morning. Was very satisfied for the entire day. There's something about eating a large protein-packed breakfast that will help carry you throughout the day. You won't have the urge to snack. You won't have cravings that pop up. It really helps a lot. Something that we've been doing over in our Patreon group, and it's just everybody's getting some amazing results over there doing that. And then we drove down and visited my mom for a little while. We got to my oldest son's house. We ended up ordering dinner while we were there, ate with them. We had Middle Eastern. I ordered beef kebab and the garlic sauce, which is amazing. I take that back that I didn't take any foods down with me. I did take a Ziploc bag with a couple of my Hawaiian rolls that I make that are not bread. No grains in these rolls whatsoever. They are made from eggs and they are almost zero carb, total carbs. And I use that to dip into the garlic sauce and have that with my kebab. We ordered what we thought was a house salad, and it ended up being a village salad. My daughter-in-law placed the order on the app on the website, and when she said village salad, I'm like, yeah, I think that's it. I just wasn't really thinking too much about it, but it was basically cucumbers, tomatoes, and onions with an oil dressing. And so I had that as my salad on the side. Didn't eat all of that. It was a lot of vegetables. That was it for the evening. We drove over to my other son's house where we stayed the night, and then the next morning we got up, which was yesterday morning. We went out to eat at a restaurant in Monroe, Michigan called Public House. It had ribeye and eggs. So the ribeye was amazing. It was local beef, grass-fed, tasted really good, and I had scrambled eggs with that. That meal carried me all the way the rest of the day until we left to come back home yesterday evening, and we got almost home and we ended up stopping at A&W. When I go there, I usually only get a double bacon cheeseburger with no bun, and then I get a diet root beer. I'm not a diet pop drinker. I do drink Zevia from time to time, but I'm talking Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, Diet Root Beer. But when I go to A&W, I like to get a Diet Root Beer. The lady brought out our bag of food, and I look inside while Ed's paying her through the window, and there was 2 burgers wrapped in foil. And normally when they bring out the bunless burger, it's in a box and you have a fork. I said, Ed, there's a bun here. And the lady had already left. He's like, well, can you just take the bun off? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. There's no fork though. And so I went ahead and took the bun off and went to eat my patties, and there was no bacon. And I'm like, there's no bacon either. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's okay. I'll go ahead and just eat the cheeseburger patties. And then the people next to us, it was so funny. We had our windows down. They had their windows down. We heard him call on the little order thing. And he said, we just got our order and I have my hamburger, but it has no bun. I'm like, Ed, they have our order. And so Ed leans out the window and he's talking to me. He said, I think you guys got our order. We got buns and she ordered no bun. But I ended up eating the 2 patties and we just went on our way. And this morning got up and I'm drinking coffee. This is my first cup of coffee that is gone. I am getting ready right now to go and get my dog. I miss her so much. It's really something not having her in the house right now. It's so quiet and the cat's looking around for her, and it's just, we're lost without our little girlie. When we get back, we will have our first meal today, and I will be sure to let you know what we're having. And that's all that's going on for now. I will see you all in just a little bit. I'm waiting for Ed to get here. I'm starting to get a little hungry. I'm gonna actually grab a second cup of coffee. I'm gonna get some Nespresso and have that with a little bit of cream and kind of sip on that until he gets here. I pulled these out of the freezer. I don't know if you've ever seen these before, but these are Cloudies. I get these from Meijer. They are 0 carbs, sugar-free, grain-free. There's 45 calories in a serving. They come in a little 2-pack like this, and they are made out of egg whites and baking powder and cream cheese and a few other little things. I have a recipe for cloud bread on my website. Very easy to make. I'm gonna have these with my breakfast. I'm gonna show you how I use these with my breakfast when that time comes. In this bowl, I have some chopped strawberries. Believe it or not, this is 1 strawberry. It was gigantic. A couple of these strawberries in here in this pack I bought, they're pretty large. I am just lightly going to drizzle some balsamic vinegar on the strawberries, just a little bit. Stir in that vinegar into the strawberries. Cream cheese right here. In my air fryer, I have some bacon that I'm warming up. I cooked this a couple days ago and just had it in a container in the refrigerator. So I'm just warming this up for a couple minutes. Cloud breads, and I'm just warming them up right along with the bacon. So Ed is still not back yet from physical therapy, and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat. I went ahead and fried me up some eggs and warmed up my bacon like I showed you, and this is my breakfast. I have 3 fried eggs. I like mine over jammy, like just the yolk is just starting to get firmed up. I have some bacon here, 4 slices, and I have some little fruit pizzas. I took some cream cheese and spread them on my cloud bread, put the balsamic vinegar strawberries on top of that, and then I sprinkled some cinnamon on top. And it's just a little treat. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down and eat, and I'll be back later to update you on anything that's happening. See you soon. It is 10 after 2. I'm getting ready to make my midday cup of coffee. I'm freezing. It is very cold out today. It was snowing when we woke up this morning. It's already kind of melted, but it's just a cold, windy day, and I'm just gonna snuggle up with a cup of coffee while I check my emails and catch up on some things that I missed out on over the weekend. And I just pulled a chicken crust out of the freezer. I did a video recently on how I make my chicken crust pizza and how I made a bunch of these at once and froze them in the freezer so that when we want to have pizza, we can just pull it out. It's already baked. All I have to do is let it thaw, put my toppings on, and then bake it a second time in the oven. That's what we're going to be having tonight for dinner. I think I'm also going to make some kind of a salad or something to go with it. That's all that's going on right now. I'm going to grab my cup of coffee and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, this is my chicken crust pizza. I have some Rayo's low carb sauce that I have spread on here. I have some chopped up prosciutto, ham, bacon, some red onion, some mozzarella cheese. I'm gonna put this all together, put it in the oven. My oven is preheated to 400 degrees. I'm gonna let it bake for about 18 minutes and I'll be back when it's done. All right, pizza's done. One thing that I forgot to do, which I highly recommend, is putting a piece of parchment paper down under the pizza crust when you are baking it on a baking pan, unless you're using like a non-stick, because it does stick to the pan. So I had a little bit of a time getting it off, but it is fine. I did add some mild banana peppers on here on top after I showed you the pizza before it went in the oven. And so we're gonna go ahead and cut this up. We also have some salad. We're gonna get it served up and have some good dinner. All right, we've got pizza. Look at that crust. You can pick this pizza up and eat it like regular pizza. It's very sturdy. And we also have salad. Got a little bit of salad in here with my homemade ranch. Just the basic, like romaine, tomato, cucumber, red onion. And that's gonna be a great meal. Pizza and salad, I mean, come on. I'm gonna have probably a Zevia, because I like to have a little bit of pop with my pizza, soda with my pizza. Do you call it pop or soda? We call it pop here in Michigan. Some people call it soda. We're gonna go ahead and eat. I'm gonna sign off because I have a Patreon Zoom call tonight with my ladies. So ladies, I hope you can join us tonight. The link is over on Patreon for the Zoom call. And come on tonight and we'll have a nice conversation. Ed's doing real good.
Give us a thumbs up.
Ed's doing real good with his shoulder. He was just saying,
I can go like this, but only right there.
He's got some stiffness in there still, but he's
work it out.
Yeah, he's doing good. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and go and eat our pizza. Subscribe, thumbs up. We'll see you soon. God bless.